What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing. Andre Ward got nothing to be jealous about Canelo. For what? Who's undefeated? Who's undefeated? Andre Ward or Canelo? You tell me. What Andre Ward got to be jealous about? Because that's what Canelo said, that Andre Ward is jealous of him. Boy, please. When Andre Ward at least avenged any controversial decision he had. And I'll be the first to tell you, Andre Ward, when I first seen that fight with him versus Kovalev, the first one, when I watched it live, I thought Andre Ward lost that fight because the knockdown was the difference. I had it 6 rounds apiece, but only one man got dropped, and it was Andre Ward. Boom. It is what it is. The second fight, he handled his business. Canelo ain't never avenged no loss of his. Look like Errol Spencer's trying to follow in the man Canelo's path, right? He gonna duck the man who handed him his ass to him, right? That same thing Canelo be doing. He ain't never avenged none of his losses, nor any of his controversial decisions. What does Andre Ward have to be jealous about? You see, fellas who use those type of words, they some broads already, talking about fellas jealous of them, when that's not the case. Now, there could be instances where somebody could be jealous or envious of somebody, but not in this instance. Andre Ward is a Hall of Famer. He's a guy who retired undefeated. And he's a guy who he ain't never ducked no smoke. Only qualms I've ever had with Andre Ward in his career was he never fought Lucian Bute, and he didn't fight Adonis Stevenson. His reason for not fighting Lucian Bute, he said that Lucian Bute ain't coming that Super 6 tournament that Showtime had in like 2012. That's actually the tournament that put Andre Ward on the map. Not to mention, Andre Ward is the last American fighter in the men's division who brought home a gold medal for the United States. And that was in 2004, 20 years ago. USA has not brought a gold medal for the men since 2004, man. That's a damn shame. But that just goes to show how great Andre Ward is. The other problem I might have had with Andre Ward was he didn't fight Adonis Stevenson for undisputed. Ironically, he ain't fight 2 Canadians. The Haitian Canadian and what was Lucian Bute? Was he Romanian Canadian or something? Whatever he may have been, he didn't fight those 2 fights, and those 2 fights would have actually given him undisputed at 168 and 175 undisputed. But Canelo, man, I've had a problem with Canelo since them fights with what's his name, with Austin Trout. And guess what? A lot of people thought Canelo lost to Austin Trout, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt, as in the knockdown was the difference. Only one man got dropped in that fight, and it was Austin Trout. Canelo made him do a little funny dance, and he won that fight on my card. I had it 6 rounds apiece, but the knockdown was the difference. But he's had a whole lot of controversial decisions, like the Arislandi Lara fight. I had Lara winning that fight. I don't care what nobody say. And numerous other controversial decisions, Even the fight versus Miguel Cotto. No, I had Canelo winning that fight 7-5. But that man went through that man fought an old washed up Cotto, dogs, and barely beat him. What about Bivol? What Bivol did to Canelo? Canelo never even avenged that loss. The man Bivol said, dogs, I'll come down to 168 and fight you for all your straps. Canelo said, oh, hell nah, cuz. I'm not fighting you for all my straps. Then you beat me, take all my straps, be a champion in 2 different weight classes. That's what we're not going to do. We're going to take my shot. Now look at this nut-ass shit. Wasn't Canelo the one who said he not going to fight no Mexicans? Right? What was his reason for saying that? He said, I'm not going to fight no Mexicans because I don't want to take their shine away from them. They need to develop and they could become stars, and I don't want to take their shine away by beating them. Look at this egotistical maniac saying some goofy shit like that. I can't stand that dude, man. I can't stand Canelo, dogs. He's one of the worst fighters I've ever seen get praise or hype in my whole lifetime watching boxing. Really and truly. And lamos like Errol Spence and Jamal Charlo and Tank Davis. Now Shakur Stevenson, I ain't gonna call him a lamo, but these guys be sucking off Canelo like he's that dude. I don't know why. I don't know if it's to get props or think that they're gonna gain some affection from the Mexican fans. Man, the Mexican fans don't fuck with y'all niggas, man. Stop the cap. They never will. They're gonna support their own. And it is what it is. But it wasn't Canelo the man who said he not gonna fight no Mexicans, right? But he fought a bum ass like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., baby Chavez, right? Right? Now he been ducking David Benavidez for the longest. Look who he's fighting. A Mexican in Jaime Munguia. A guy who is very vulnerable as far as leaves himself open. He's an action-packed fighter. Defense is non-existent. No head movement whatsoever. And that's who Canelo fighting rather than Benavidez. This dude's a waste man, dogs. I don't even make videos about Canelo because I've been doing it for years and I'm tired. Been tired. But I'm not going to let him disrespect Andre Ward and say that that man is jealous of him. Boy, please. How could a man be jealous of somebody who's inferior to him? That shit don't make no sense. Huh? Canelo is trash, dog, and he's a PED user. Yeah. He been popped twice. The first fight versus Golovkin, I had it a draw. The second fight, I had Canelo winning. Some people thought Golovkin won it. I don't know about that. But it is what it is. All these controversial decisions. You know what I mean? And he don't avenge none of those. You know, except the Triple G one. Because if he had got the W the first time, he would have never fought him in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? So, Canelo is a waste man. We've been tired of him. He's like a LeBron James to me. Very insufferable. Can't wait for this clown to retire, you know what I mean? Big up man like Andre Ward, SOG. A guy who handled his business and retired with all his faculties. When he retired, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I was upset. I thought he still had some boxing left in him, especially an undisputed fight with Adonis Stevenson, a guy who, it's not my opinion, man. The man, Andre Ward, avoided Adonis Stevenson since 2012, 2013. Till he retired in, what, 2018 or whenever he did. You check it. So that's all I have to say about that goofball. Big up man like Andre Ward, undefeated. Avenged his controversial decision. And Canelo and his fans, they some lame-os, and I'm gone.